step into the shoes of a female police officer as we embark on a captivating exploration of a day in her life. From dawn till dusk, these dedicated professionals navigate a challenging landscape, balancing duty, resilience, and a commitment to public service. Stay with us on this introspective journey into the unique experiences, triumphs, and challenges faced by women in blue. Stephanie Rose, a 30-something-year-old police officer living in the bustling city of New York, leads a life that is anything but ordinary. It's 5:44 a.m., and despite the fatigue weighing heavy on her, she knows there's no time to waste. With a determination in her eyes, she quickly rises from her bed and heads straight for the shower to prepare for the day ahead. Before leaving her apartment, Stephanie takes a moment to make a small cup of iced coffee. With the cup in hand, she stepped out into the darkness of the early morning, feeling a mix of excitement and trepidation. As Stephanie arrives at the police station, the atmosphere is buzzing with anticipation. She logs into the service, her fingers swiftly navigating the computer system, preparing herself for the challenges that await her on the streets of New York. But before diving into the day's tasks, Stephanie meets up with one of her partners. As the morning progresses, Stephanie finds herself responding to a variety of calls. From traffic accidents to domestic disputes, she handles each situation with a calm and composed demeanor. Her training and experience have honed her instincts, allowing her to make split-second decisions that can mean the difference between life and death. During a routine patrol, Stephanie spots a group of children playing near a busy intersection. Concerned for their safety, she pulls over and approaches them with a warm smile. She takes a few moments to educate them about the importance of road safety, leaving a lasting impression on their young minds. It's these small acts of kindness and community engagement that make Stephanie's job truly rewarding. As the clock strikes noon, Stephanie's stomach growls, reminding her that it's time for a well-deserved lunch break. During her lunch break, Stephanie takes a moment to reflect on the events of the morning. However, there isn't enough time for this, as she needs to get back to work. After her lunch break, Stephanie continues her patrol, responding to various calls and ensuring the safety of the community she serves. She encounters people from all walks of life, each interaction leaving an indelible mark on her heart. Whether it's offering a comforting presence to a victim of a crime or lending a helping hand to someone in need, Stephanie embodies the true spirit of a compassionate and dedicated officer. As the sun begins to set, Stephanie heads back to the police station, her body weary but her spirit unwavering. She logs out of service, knowing that she has made a difference in the lives of those she has encountered throughout the day. Returning home, Stephanie is greeted by the excited wagging tails and joyful barks of her beloved dogs, the girls. Their unconditional love and unwavering loyalty remind her of the importance of family and the support system that keeps her going. As Stephanie settles into the comforts of her home, she takes a moment to reflect on the day's events. She knows that being a female cop is not just a job, it's a calling. It requires strength, resilience, and a deep sense of purpose. Suzanne Crossley. Suzanne Crossley wakes up every morning with a sense of purpose and excitement. She is a female police officer with over 15 years of experience, and she loves her job. She knows that every day is a new challenge and an opportunity to make a difference in the world. Suzanne also knows that being a female officer is not easy. She has faced many hurdles and difficulties in her career, especially in the beginning. She remembers how she had to deal with the skepticism and doubt of her male counterparts and the public. She remembers how some people thought she was not fit or qualified for the job. She remembers how some people tried to undermine or ignore her. But Suzanne did not let these obstacles stop her. She showed her determination, passion, and professionalism. She demonstrated her skills and abilities. She proved herself to be a competent and trustworthy officer. She earned the respect and recognition of her peers and superiors. She also inspired and mentored other aspiring female officers. Suzanne learned to persevere and be resilient in the face of adversity and discrimination. Suzanne also learned to take care of herself and her mental health. She admits that being a police officer can be emotionally taxing and stressful. She has seen and handled many traumatic and tragic situations that have left a mark on her. She has also felt the pressure and responsibility of ensuring public safety and enforcing the law. Suzanne knows how these factors can affect her well-being and performance. She learned to practice self-care and seek professional help when needed. She also learned to advocate for more mental health awareness and support within the police force. Suzanne learned to talk openly and honestly about the emotional challenges and struggles that officers face. Suzanne also learned to balance her personal and professional life. She is not only a police officer, but also a mother and a caregiver. She understands the challenges and conflicts that female officers who have families face. She understands how hard it is to manage the demands and expectations of both roles. She also understands how society can judge and pressure women to conform to traditional gender norms and stereotypes. Suzanne learned to have a supportive and flexible system that can accommodate her needs and realities. She also learned to stand up for her rights and choices and to challenge the status quo. Suzanne also learned to appreciate the rewards and benefits of being a police officer. She says that despite the hardships and difficulties, she is proud of what she does. She says that she has made a positive positive impact on many people's lives, whether by helping a victim, solving a crime, or preventing a disaster. She also says that she has made many friends and allies among her fellow officers. Suzanne says that she feels rewarded and fulfilled by serving and protecting others, and that she has a sense of meaning and direction in her life. Suzanne also learned to embrace and celebrate diversity and representation within the police force. She believes that having a diverse and inclusive police force is vital for its effectiveness and legitimacy. She says that having officers from different backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives can enrich the police culture and improve the quality of service. Suzanne says that diversity can foster creativity, innovation, and collaboration in problem-solving and decision-making. She also says that representation can enhance trust and rapport with the public, especially with marginalized and underrepresented groups. Suzanne says that diversity and representation are valuable and important for the police force and society as a whole. This is how Suzanne Crossley lives her life as a female officer. This is how she faces the challenges and enjoys the rewards of her job. Serena Kennedy. Serena Kennedy is a female detective who works on domestic violence cases. This is how her day goes by. She wakes up early and gets ready for work. She kisses her kids goodbye and heads to the police station. She checks her messages and emails and updates her case files. She meets with her partner and supervisor and discusses the progress and challenges of their ongoing investigations. She also attends briefings and trainings on domestic violence issues, such as the power imbalance, the cycle of abuse, and the trauma bonding. She then goes out to the field, where she interviews victims, witnesses, and suspects. Serena listens to their stories with empathy and understanding, and tries to build trust and rapport with them. She also collects evidence and documents the scenes of the crimes. Serena faces situations that are sensitive and emotional, and she needs to have a calm and professional demeanor. She also interacts with diverse communities, where she sees the importance of representation. Serena knows that when people see officers who look like them, they feel more trust and confidence in the police force. Serena also values the ability to relate to and understand the cultural nuances and sensitivities of different communities, as this can help her communicate and collaborate more effectively with them. Serena sometimes encounters gender stereotypes in her line of work. She says that society often views women as less capable of handling the physical and emotional demands of law enforcement, but Serena has proven these stereotypes wrong time and time again. She says that women have unique strengths that they can bring to their work, such as their emotional intelligence, their problem-solving skills, and their ability to build trust and establish rapport with victims. Serena returns to the station, where she writes reports and prepares for court hearings. She also follows up with the victims and provides them with support and resources. Serena says that empowering victims and helping them reclaim their lives is her main goal, and that she feels fulfilled by being a part of that process. Serena also says that she is proud to be a female detective who specializes in domestic violence cases, and that she hopes to inspire more women to join the law enforcement field. Serena then goes home, where she spends time with her family. She says that working long hours can affect her relationships and family life, and that she needs to balance the emotional demands of her career with being a mother. Serena says that self-care and finding healthy outlets are important for decompressing from the emotional weight of her work. Serena also says that she has a supportive network of friends and family who understand and respect her work. Serena goes to bed, where she reflects on her day. She says that she feels the emotional impact of her work every day, and that she needs empathy and self-awareness to manage the emotional toll of her work. Serena also says that she needs ongoing support and resources for officers in similar roles, such as counseling, peer support, and wellness programs. Serena falls asleep, knowing that she is a voice for the voiceless, and that she is making a difference in the lives of the survivors. Sylvia Massey-Gill. Sylvia Massey-Gill is a traffic officer with a passion for road safety. She sheds light on the dangers and risks faced by female officers on the job. She recounts heart-stopping moments when she had to chase down speeding vehicles or respond to accidents in high-pressure situations. Sylvia emphasizes the physical demands of the job and the importance of maintaining peak fitness levels to effectively carry out her duties. For Massey-Gill, a traffic officer, she has also faced her fair share of gender stereotypes as well. She explains how the assumption that women are less skilled or knowledgeable about traffic laws and vehicle mechanics can be frustrating. However, Sylvia's expertise and dedication have earned her the respect of her colleagues and the community she serves. She emphasizes the need to challenge these stereotypes and promote inclusivity within the police force. Massey-Gill went to talk about how she experiences emotional challenges in her line of work. She recounts the heart-wrenching moments of responding to accidents and witnessing the devastating consequences of reckless driving. Sylvia discusses the importance of compartmentalizing emotions while on duty, but also acknowledges the need for outlets to process and cope with the emotional impact of her experiences. Sylvia Massey-Gill takes absolute pride in promoting road safety and preventing accidents. She never fails to mention the rewarding feeling of knowing that her work has the potential to save lives and protect the community. Sylvia emphasizes the importance of education and enforcement in creating safer roads and the fulfillment she finds in being able to make a tangible difference in the lives of others. In addition to this are the strong bonds formed with fellow officers who become like a second family. She emphasizes the importance of teamwork and the shared commitment to serving and protecting the community. Masi Gill highlights the support and understanding she receives from her colleagues, which helps her navigate the emotional challenges of her work. Just like every other female police officer, Masi Gill appreciates the benefits of diversity as it builds positive relationships between the police and the public. She explains how diverse officers can help bridge gaps and break down barriers, fostering trust and cooperation. Sylvia believes that a diverse police force can help dispel stereotypes and biases, leading to improved community relations and a more inclusive approach to policing. And, after all is said and done, the satisfaction of being a role model for young girls and breaking down gender barriers in law enforcement is something that gives joy. For the traffic officer, stories of community members expressing gratitude for her work always serve as a reminder of the difference she is making. Sarah Foster. In the bustling heart of Oklahoma City, Officer Sarah Foster, a beacon of dedication and empathy, patrols the streets. At 27, her journey in law enforcement wasn't merely a career choice, it was a calling fueled by a profound admiration for the unwavering spirit of service she witnessed growing up. In Southern California, the heroism of her police officer parents painted their figures in hues of larger-than-life characters, igniting a spark within her that would later blossom into a commitment to safeguarding her community. Following the footsteps of her role models, Sarah embarked on a path of self-improvement. The discipline and resilience she honed in the Marines, coupled with the strategic acumen gained from her administrative leadership degree at the University of Oklahoma, equipped her not only for the physical demands of police work, but also for the mental fortitude required to navigate its complexities. But Sarah's strength wasn't solely defined by her qualifications. It was within the very fabric of her being, woven from the unique threads of her perspective as a woman. In a male-dominated field, she emerged as a bridge of understanding, particularly in cases marred by the trauma of domestic violence. Where a male officer's presence might inadvertently escalate tensions, Sarah's empathetic approach, honed through her innate ability to connect with others, became her most potent weapon. Her calming demeanor and genuine understanding disarmed tense situations, fostering trust and coaxing out crucial information that often proved instrumental in solving cases. Yet, Sarah's heroism extended far beyond individual interactions. She was the embodiment of teamwork, a firm believer in the power of a united front. The well-being of her colleagues was paramount, and she tirelessly emphasized the importance of mutual support, ensuring everyone's safety on the job. This unwavering commitment to her fellow officers transcended professional boundaries, forging bonds of camaraderie that went beyond the badge. However, the inherent dangers of police work weren't lost on Sarah's loved ones. Their concern, though understandable, was met with Sarah's unwavering resolve. She knew the best way to dispel their fears was to offer them a glimpse into her world, to witness firsthand the unwavering support system she had in her fellow officers. A ride-along became her invitation, an opportunity to showcase the genuine care and respect that permeated their ranks. She believed that experiencing the unbreakable bond they shared would not only alleviate their anxieties, but also foster a deeper appreciation for the realities of police work. Sarah Foster is more than just an exceptional officer. In a world that often seeks heroes in capes and masks, she embodies the very essence of heroism, the courage to confront challenges with compassion, the strength to rise above adversity, and the unwavering commitment to make a positive impact. She is a modern-day superhero, not for the extraordinary feats of physical prowess, but for the extraordinary strength of her heart. Lavita Delosier. The wind whistles down DC's avenues, carrying with it the echoes of a life dedicated to duty. Lavita Delosier, a name synonymous with strength and compassion, strides confidently in its currents, her 39 years etched with the experiences of a warrior. Born and raised amidst the turmoil of the 80s and 90s crack epidemic, Lavita witnessed the searing grip of violence firsthand. Yet, it was the senseless murder of a fellow officer, Brian Gibson, that ignited a fire within her, a fire that propelled her towards the police academy, determined to become a beacon of hope in the very streets that had witnessed despair. But her path wasn't paved with ease. As a woman of color, standing petite against a backdrop of towering expectations, Lavita grappled with stereotypes and biases. Yet, she met these challenges with the grace of a seasoned warrior, transforming them into weapons of understanding. Her shorter stature, often misconstrued as weakness, became a bridge to connect with children who saw in her a reflection of their own mothers, someone they could trust and confide in. This ability to forge genuine connections, built on empathy and respect, chipped away at the walls of distrust, paving the way for positive relationships with the younger generation. The complexities of her job weren't lost on her 2-year-old son, a precious reminder of the life she fought to protect. And while he may not grasp the intricacies of her world, Lavita finds solace in the unwavering support of her husband, himself a police officer. Their shared understanding, forged in the crucible of shared experiences, creates an anchor in the midst of life's storms. Lavita remembers a past where carrying a gun challenged the preconceived notions of femininity. A past boyfriend, questioning her very essence as a lady. But those days are long gone, replaced by a husband who sees her strength and dedication as badges of honor, not contradictions to her womanhood. In simple terms, Lavita's daily journey as a female cop shows her transformative power of resilience and compassion. She stands as a bridge between law enforcement and the community, her experiences shaping her into a champion for those most affected by violence. And through her unwavering dedication, she strives to break down stereotypes, build trust, and ultimately create a city where safety and inclusivity are its core. Danielle Marotta. Danielle Marotta, a seasoned 37-year-old officer serving with the Miami Beach Police Department, brings a unique blend of experience and resilience to the demanding realm of law enforcement. Having navigated the rigorous demands of a former career as a ballerina, Danielle understands intimately the commitment and discipline required to excel in challenging fields. 8 years ago, Danielle transitioned from the world of performing arts to pursue a more impactful avenue for community service by joining the Miami Beach Police Department. Patrolling the bustling streets of South Beach, where the vibrant nightlife often presents its own set of trials, she found herself confronted with a myriad of challenges. Among the most formidable obstacles Danielle encounters on a daily basis are individuals under the influence of alcohol or drugs, whose unpredictable behavior can test her patience and resolve. Despite facing disrespect and attempts at provocation, Danielle remains steadfast in her dedication to upholding public safety, refusing to let such encounters deter her from her mission. Whether contending with the scrutiny drawn by her uniform or the gender biases inherent in her profession, Danielle confronts adversity with unwavering poise and professionalism. Recognizing that fear and frustration can manifest in various forms, she maintains a level-headed demeanor, steadfastly committed to her duty of safeguarding the community. The demanding schedule of 4 consecutive 10-hour shifts, colloquially known as the vampire schedule, poses its own set of challenges, often encroaching upon Danielle's personal life. Nevertheless, she has learned to adapt, striking a delicate balance between her professional responsibilities and personal commitments. The unwavering support of her long-term boyfriend, who shares her dedication to law enforcement and the demanding schedule it entails, serves as a cornerstone of stability in her life. Despite the inherent challenges, Danielle remains resolute in her dedication to serving as a beacon of safety and security on the streets of Miami Beach. Recognizing the profound impact her presence can have on the well-being of the community, she remains vigilant and committed to her duty, striving to create a safe environment for residents and visitors alike. Jane Doe. It's early morning in the bustling city, and while most people are still fast asleep, Jane Doe, a fearless female cop, is already up and ready to face the day. For one, she knows that no 2 days are the same in the world of crime. So, after a refreshing shower, Jane gets ready for work. She opts for minimal makeup, knowing that her focus should be on the job at hand rather than impressing others. With her hair pulled back in a practical ponytail, she's ready to tackle whatever comes her way. Next, Jane heads to the police station, where she enters the locker room to gear up for the day. She dons her bulletproof vest, a crucial piece of equipment that provides a sense of security in the face of danger. Her duty belt, complete with a gun and handcuffs, hangs at her side, a constant reminder of the responsibility she carries. With everything in place, Jane joins her fellow officers in the briefing room. Here, they receive updates on the latest incidents and crimes in the area. After the briefing, Jane engages in some friendly banter with her colleagues. They exchange stories, share a few laughs, and offer words of encouragement. Armed with her coffee and a bag full of essential gear, such as first aid supplies and all-weather equipment, Jane makes her way to the police cruiser. She checks the trunk to ensure she has a spare tire, jack, and flares, ready to assist any motorists in need. And, with a quick inspection of the back seat, she ensures that no surprises from previous arrests await her. Now that she is prepared for anything that comes her way, Jane calls into service with dispatch, signaling the start of her shift. The crackle of the radio fills the air as she awaits her first assignment. As a road cop, she knows that she can be called to any kind of scene, from a simple noise complaint to a life-threatening situation. Jane arrives at the address to find a group of neighbors engaged in a heated argument. As she steps out of her cruiser, she can feel the tension in the air. It's her job to defuse the situation and restore peace. With Jane's intervention, the neighbors agree to lower the volume, and the situation is resolved peacefully. Another crisis averted. On to the next one. Jane's radio crackles once again, this time with a more urgent call. There's been a report of a hit-and-run accident just a few blocks away. With lights flashing and sirens blaring, she races to the scene, adrenaline pumping through her veins. As Jane arrives, she sees a damaged vehicle and a distraught victim. She quickly assesses the situation, gathering information and ensuring the victim receives the necessary medical attention. Next, she gathers evidence, takes witness statements, and begins the process of tracking down the responsible driver. It's a race against time to bring justice to the victim and hold the perpetrator accountable. Throughout the day, Jane responds to a variety of calls, from domestic disputes to traffic accidents, each one testing her resolve and pushing her to her limits. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. Making a difference, no matter how small, is what keeps her going. As the day draws to a close, Jane reflects on the challenges she has faced and the lives she has touched. It's a reminder that being a female cop is not just a job, but a calling to serve and protect. It's another day in the books for Jane, and the best part, she is ready to do it all over again tomorrow. Marilyn Thompson. Throughout her illustrious career, Sergeant Marilyn Thompson has encountered a multitude of challenges as a female police officer. From the moment she stepped into the world of law enforcement, she was met with discrimination, bias, and adversity simply because of her gender and race. As a triple threat, a moniker she gave herself, Thompson embodies the intersectionality of being a female, black, and a police officer. These three aspects of her identity have often been perceived as threats, both by those within the law enforcement community and by society at large. The journey for Thompson has not been an easy one, as she has had to navigate a system that fails to recognize the valuable contributions and perspectives of female officers, especially those who are black, female, with a badge. Thompson eloquently details the discrimination and bias she has faced throughout her career. She highlights the need for change within the law enforcement community, shedding light on the systemic issues that continue to hinder the progress of female officers. One of the most significant hurdles Thompson has encountered is the lack of representation within the police force. Women, particularly those from marginalized communities, are often underrepresented in law enforcement agencies. This lack of diversity not only perpetuates stereotypes and biases, but also hinders the ability of police departments to effectively serve and protect diverse communities. Despite the challenges she has faced, Thompson has remained dedicated to her craft and has made a significant impact in her community. Thompson's decision to become a police officer was not a hasty one. While attending college as a computer science and accounting major, she realized that her true passion lay in criminal justice. It was during a career fair that Thompson had a life-changing encounter with a recruiter from the Dallas Police Department. This encounter led her to switch her major to criminal justice and set her on the path to becoming a police officer. In 1989, Thompson graduated from UA Little Rock with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and a minor in psychology. She then went on to graduate from the Little Rock Police Academy in 1990, where she was one of only 3 black women in a class of 40. Thompson's determination and resilience were evident from the start of her career. However, just a little over a year into her tenure with the Little Rock Police Department, Thompson faced a major setback. She was involved in a car accident that left her with severe knee injuries. It took over a year for her to recover and be ready to return to work. During this challenging period, a friend informed her about an opportunity with the UA Little Rock Police Department. Thompson saw this as a chance to continue her career in law enforcement and joined the department in 1994. Since then, Thompson has dedicated herself to serving the UA Little Rock community daily. Her commitment to her craft and her genuine care for the well-being of others have made her a beloved figure on campus. Thompson's community-oriented policing style has allowed her to build strong relationships with students, faculty, and staff. She is known for going above and beyond to ensure the safety and security of those she serves. What do you think about these female cops and how their day goes? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Also, for more interesting videos like this one, click on one of the cards showing on your screen.